Hello everyone and welcome back to another train simulator video. Guten Morgen, please release the passenger doors and get set to depart south with this service from Berlin Ost to Interlaken Ost, running non-stop between Karlsruhe and Offenburg. Make sure you run on time regardless of how tight the schedule may be. Gute Reise? I mean, I guess maybe one's good, I guess that's good luck. We are on the Ice 2 today. Let's get the doors open. Yeah, on the Ice 2, so I've never driven this before. I've only driven the Ice 3, which I think you can see over there. In fact, I think that might even be the Ice 3F, as it's on this specific route. But yeah, here we are. Look at this. Yeah, it reminds me of the how was it, the class 91/90. I always get mixed up between the DVT and the actual thingamabobby. But yeah, this is the Ice 2. So what the passenger views like. Passenger views pretty fancy. Fair enough. Let's get back in. Let's get the train set up. Oh, there's a 101 over there. Coming in with the IC coaches. Looks like we've got the clear to go. How do you get PZB on it? I think it's like shift enter. No, control enter. I know, somehow you can get PZB on, but no clue. I always forget. Well, reversal we want to set to forward, which should be over here, the reverser switch, wouldn't it? That would be that one there. Let's get forward. Oh, yeah, Superman on. Got the AFB here. What's that, speed? Well, that's the AFB, isn't it? Speed pre-selection.
AFB.
Yeah, that's AFB.
AFB.
40, what's that to? Headlights seem to already be on, so we're all good there. Yeah, how do you turn on PZB? I wouldn't mind having it on, but I always just forget how you pop it on. You know what, I'm going to look it up. Actually, no, because it will probably take forever to find something. Anyway, right away. Let's get the brakes off. Brakes are off. And let's go. And we have got to do a horn test. I mean, what could I expect? It's a German train. Most German trains have interesting horns. It's almost sounds like the musical train. Here we go. So on our way. We'll assume we've got, but we'll just pretend we've got PZB on because it's not actually on. So we'll acknowledge that, and that had a 60 on it. Yeah, someone please pop in the keybinds for PZB, and bearing in mind I probably will forget. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I swear it is like shifting enter or control enter or something. Yeah, hopefully the route is running slightly better as before. Remember, we did have a few FPS issues on the route, which could just be my PC. Just seemed to be a bit funny in places. Okay, that's a 60. How many have we got? We've got 68 kilometres to offer. I thought it was much closer than that. Okay, so we've got a fair way to go. I think it's about half an hour, the scenario. If we look at the map, actually, you can see where we're going. So we're going, oh, it is quite a distance all the way down to here. It's quite a way. But this is the route which is included with the Train Sim 2022 Deluxe Edition. I think you can buy it separately as well. Yeah. Strasbourg to Karlsruhe. I was like combining Strasbourg to, yeah. But yeah, Strasbourg to Karlsruhe. Right, we can get that up now to 130. 130, let's get that up. Although it's still saying 60 for us, so maybe not. So as we bring it back down. Yeah, I know I'm speeding, I know you want to take away points as well. Now we get to 130, okay, well let's lose points. Let's get that up. I don't know what the keyboard shortcut for AFB is. There you go, and let's go. 100%. Got 160 coming up, although I'm pretty certain there is LZB on this route, and it does look like we have LZB as well on the train. You can see the symbols there. Oh, hello. So some sort of radio there. Okay. What's that there? That's the wipers. Anyway. So how many... So that's probably about 40 miles. Yeah, 40 miles to Offenburg. So it's a fair distance away. There's another ice too. Lovely train. With a peculiar horn. And up to 160, which I think it does go up. I think it's south of, there's like another big station after coming up, and after that then goes to LZB. There you go. Oh, not 170, 160, thank you. No, 16, there. You got it, 160. That'll do. As we make our way, well, I suppose this is sort of along the French border, the German-French border, so we being on the German side. Making our way along. We're due in at 10:28. There's a slight flicker. I don't know if you can hear that slight flicker. Wait, that's the radio. I don't know if that's the audio looping, I'm not too sure, but you can just about hear it. There, just there. I don't know if you heard that. We're going through whatever this station is, a station with a name on it. Let's see, can we... Has it even got a... That place there, whether that was... As we make our way through. So we're going about 100 miles an hour at the moment. Let's get a flyby shot. Which on this game, you can very, very easily get a flyby shot. Even at top speed, 200 miles an hour. Whereas on TSW, I think there's a limit of about... I think you're going about 130 miles an hour, the camera. So on quite a lot of the routes you can't get a proper flyby shot. There it goes. Oh, double unit as well. That one's got a bar on it. It's a pretty smart train though. I do like the Ice series. They're smart and speedy. I think the Ices were sort of the first, you know, proper high speed. No, I think that was French, wasn't it? French, the TGV. I think that was the 1980s, and I think the Ices were 90s, I think, or late 80s, 90s. But Germany really did set the bar. Cool. Yeah, most trains in Germany are, I mean, lovely. I mean, compare just German railways to UK railways. I mean, I know they're gone now, but just think of a Pacer as opposed to a 612, which came off Dresden to Chemnitz. There's quite a vast difference. I mean, the main reason for that, and most European railways, is because in the war they sort of all got destroyed and just got rebuilt up from scratch. Whereas in the UK, I mean, that did happen here as well, but not as much. So, well, we just sort of just continue with the rail as we had. So you got all these fast, fancy lines over here, and still all the old ones in the UK. Bit of industry along here. Oh no, this is supposed to be. This is not the GSMR, is it? The GSMR's on British trains, unless this is the GSMR, just the German GSMR. But yeah, what is this radio here? Because it is similar to the GSMR. You've got a little signal button there, and yeah. Right, I'm gonna do my research how to turn on. We don't want to turn on PZB now because we are going at 100 miles an hour. So if we put on PZB now, bad things would happen. Let's see. CIFA keyboard shortcut TS. Yeah, fairly chilled out along here. What is the CIFA key? No clue. Control K. No, that's for the... let's see. Control K. We'll give it a go. I don't know if I did anything. Oh, maybe? Don't know. I had a beep. But yeah, if we want to get south of this station here, I think then we get LZB coming on, so Rastatt. Once we get past there, it's really fast the rest of the way. I think up to 250 kilometers an hour. So yeah, about 155 miles an hour. So that's pretty quick. Along we go. Yeah, it's a great little line. Well, not a little line, this one, but yeah, you've got the bit down from Karlsruhe to Offenburg, which is probably sort of the main part of the route. Even though it's called Strasbourg to Karlsruhe, and you also get the Strasbourg section as well. Although really, it's Karlsruhe to Offenburg. Right, I've got 120 coming up, so we should get a warning board for that soon. I'm sure it will be coming up very shortly. And that is not that far away. There's another one for the 160. There's the warning board there. Maybe it is F on here. It's not F on here. To get that down. So you would acknowledge that, and you would come down to 120. Let's pop that down. That's down to 110 after that. Brakes seem to be okay on this. I suppose this will probably go for this will be for going through Rastatt. And very shortly after, you've got the 110 speed board there, so you then have to acknowledge that once you pass it. There we go. And then we bring that down to 110. In fact, I think it's already on 110, so all good. And this is Rastatt, which is a fairly big station. Here we go. Yeah, not a very exciting horn, is it? Let's get a flyby going through Rastatt. I said it was a very tight schedule as well, so probably none of us will be late, so look at that. Where we go. The designs are just, oh, they're beautiful, these trains. There we go, let's get back in. So I'm pretty certain LZB will start soon. And from there on out, there's not really a lot we do. Right, let's whack that up in a second. Let's just try and get a nice shot of the train. Probably have to wait until we come to a stop, won't we? Yeah, probably. Let's get, there's the reverse there. Right, let's get that up to 160. I think soon it will go up even further. No, I don't need to reset the throttle. We're all good. That's going up. So the acceleration is, I won't say it's as good as the ICE-3, but then bear in mind the ICE-3 is the much newer train. It's not bad. Now, whereabouts does the ICE-2 operate now in Germany? And is there still any ICE-1s? I mean, what ICEs are still operating in Germany? Have you still got the ICE-1 running? Because when I sort of think of the ICE trains, I just think ICE-3. That's really in the newest sort of, or the sort of most popular one, the ICE-3. Yeah, are there ICE-2s and ICE-1s still running? There you go, you can see the 250 coming up. So we left about 12 minutes ago. We've got about 12 minutes, or a little bit more than that to go. We are 44 kilometres out, and we're doing that 27. So at the moment we are running to time. Oh hello. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. Digger right next to the railway. So LZB should begin soon. Just a big sign saying LZB. Somewhere around here. coming up to the 250. Maybe it might be any sign saying LZB. No, just up to 250 now. There's the LZB there. There, just there. Not a big sign. Yes. So what you would do now is you set that to max, and then you set that to max, and I think it should. Yeah, LZB seems to come on, so we're all good. So up to 250 kilometers an hour, so about 155 miles an hour, which I think lasts pretty much all the way to Offenburg now, which is alright. Along we go. But yeah, along this bit there was a few sort of frame rate issues I seem to have when it first come out. I have been on this route for a fair while, so maybe it should run a bit better now. There's a station coming up here. Yeah, looks like it. You got a little station there. As we whiz through. Okay, another train there, probably a Dosto. Yeah, it's about 14 minutes to Offenburg from here, and it's still, bear in mind, it is still 39 kilometres out, which is probably about 30 miles in 15 minutes, so that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder what trains will say. I think you see the 186 on this route. It's like the SNCF 186. Which is pretty much a 185, but just SNCF. Which runs the freight services along here. Yeah, look at the speed on this. Passenger view action. Look at that. Cool. As we make our way south. Yeah, if you're enjoying the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, and do subscribe if you're doing something. It all does help out. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the journey. You can see the bar graph on here as well. That's the distance. So at the moment it's 9,900. Because, well, it's all good. There's no red light ahead. There's no speed change ahead. So yeah, it's at 9,900, and when it gets below 4,000 you start seeing it come down on here. So pretty much at the moment all is good. At about 130 now. Oh, there's that'll be a 186 there. You should see on the left. I think there's a 186. Well, there it is there. See, the 189 rings about, but that's not the 189. I think the 189 is on Rastatt on Train Simulator. I think it is the 186. There's another 186 there. But yeah, very similar design to the 185. I think it just has more. Well, I think it has multinational specifications to it. Well, it's France and Germany. 242 kilometers an hour. We are rotting along. Look at that. Brilliant. That's like a nice train, the Ice 2. Anyone been on the Ice 2 in real life? There's an Ice 3. Always going into like a passenger view when another train goes by. There's a Dosto there. I don't know, what do you get on this route? I think it's a 146. Yeah, 146 you get on it. Which we do have in Train Sim World. Well, same with the Ice 3. I mean, the Ice 3 we just saw there, depending on where it had been. Let's have a look. That doesn't say. That could have been an Ice 3 MF. I think it's Ice 3 MF, the ones that go to France. On the LGV Est. I don't know why they just didn't incorporate the Ice 3M and have that with all the French stuff as well. I don't know, it just didn't really make sense. I'm sure we have some people who know in the chat. Why didn't the Ice 3M have the French stuff as well? Why a whole separate train for the Ice 3MF? Was it because the Ice 3MF got, well, made a few years after the Ice 3M? "10 minutes out now. Should see the line off towards Strasbourg soon, if we haven't gone past it already. Oh, there it is there. There's the line off to Strasbourg. Yeah, it sort of is just Karlsruhe to Offenburg, and you get the bit to Strasbourg there. I suppose it is longer though, isn't it, to Strasbourg? I was thinking Offenburg was much further down. Yeah, there's the bit off to Strasbourg in France. Which is a more sort of classic line. Strasbourg to Worth. How's that go? Strasbourg to Ville-à-Saint-Die. Love just seeing that, because on there you get the portals, you can just see where all of the other lines go. Well, some of them. So it seems to be the top speed on this is 244. Usually says somewhere what the top speed is. No, 280. I suppose maybe there's just no point getting any faster at the moment. Although, what is the top speed of a German train? What is the fastest high-speed line in Germany? Must be I think it's 250. So I think Munich to Augsburg, the TS version, you can go up to 280 kilometers an hour. But I think that was just, I don't know why, but yeah. What is the fastest high-speed line in Germany? I think it is just 250, isn't it? Then in France it goes up to 320, and Spain's 350, I think. Yeah, zooming along. Hello, that sails will be buzzing at us. What's ahead? That means something's coming up. Yeah, you can see that's going down now. Something has been spotted. So we should see that come down in a second as well. 160, so it looks like we are going to be going back into PZB. And I know we haven't got it on. Because I just don't know the keyboard shortcut. Yeah, 7,600 meters, it comes down to 160. So you should slowly see that coming down fairly soon. Probably once we get to about 4,000 meters. Freight train. Yeah, we are zooming our way down. We are now here. So coming up to the Strasbourg turnoff. See that fairly soon. Lovely. Yeah, this is the bit that goes off to Strasbourg, however you pronounce it. That goes off over there. Well, I think it's that. Yeah, that is the one. That takes you off to Strasbourg. Strasbourg. And there's the G. That means we're starting to slow down now. So you can see the speed's coming down. That should start to move as well. Well, I hope. Maybe not. Well, you see the train does start to slow down. Wait, isn't it? No, it's... don't know. No, it is doing it. Yes. Beep, beep. And there's the 160 coming up on the distance graph. Yeah, it is doing it. It's a little bit ahead of the needle. Oh, the little LZB bug. So what I'll do is I will bring that down to about 160. And LZB is about to end. Oh, it should be about to end. You should see that go off in a second. Well, should do. Maybe not. Maybe just continue for a little bit further. 80 next. It should go off, shouldn't it? Below 160 LZB. Well, it does stay on in some cases. Yeah, lovely train on the ice too. Not far to Offenburg, which is now. Oh, that's Offenburg just there. We're not far out. Probably want to start slowing down a fair bit, actually. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Well, we should be alright. Well, should be okay. Bring that down as we come into Offenburg. Yeah, it's just in a kilometre. Yes, I know. Got ya, yeah, now we're speeding, that's where all of our points gone. That is literally all of our points gone. Well, minus 1 point. TS does love me. Right, here we are. And you got another ice 3M there as well. So it's probably the ice 3M, that one. And this is Offenburg. Anyone been to Offenburg? Anything good about the place? What is exciting about Offenburg? Here we are. That was a good run. That was rather enjoyed that, and we're actually arriving a little bit early as well with our minus 1 point. Lovely. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Yeah, there we go. Well, we're not in the whole platform yet, so I'm gonna go to the yeah, go up to the last stop marker. That should be alright. And that should be everything in. Here we are. This is Offenburg. That's a nice run, that was. Now I've actually done the full thing from Karlsruhe to Offenburg, so that wasn't too bad. Let's get a screenshot. Get another one as well from this side. Boom. There we go. That should be all right. Yeah, not bad at all. I enjoyed that run. Now we wait for the scenario to end. Maybe we'll get some more points. But here's a nice 3 here. And you got a 101 here of the IC coaches. So these two trains here are in train sim. Well, actually, in fact, let's quickly check the cab. Yeah. This one here is in Train Sim World. And this is in Train Sim World. The Ice 2 is the one which isn't in Train Sim World. Well, yeah, what routes could it come with if we did see the Ice 2 at some point? It's a nice work with such. Yeah, we got some points. Another driver will take over from you in just a minute. Have a rest before you return to Karlsruhe. Not bad. Well, hopefully everyone has enjoyed that. I sure have. You will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.